Hola, bienvenido a otro video de español. In this video, you're going to learn and practice personal pronouns in Spanish. We're going to review a little of what we saw on the last video and then we'll get into this video. First, let's learn how to greet people. Hola, buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. You are probably very familiar with what personal pronouns are in your language. We use them every day and they are very important when we are formulating sentences because they are the subjects in our sentences. I want you for a moment to think which are the personal pronouns that you use in your language and how often do you use them. Now, check the following sentences and pay attention to the words that are in bold. María es abogada, or María es a lawyer. David es empresario, or David is a businessman. Romeo y Laura son profesores de español, or Romeo and Laura are Spanish teachers. Now I'm going to change those words for the following. Ella es abogada, or she is a lawyer. Él es empresario, or he is a businessman. Ellos son profesores de español, or they are Spanish teachers. What I've just done was to substitute the name of the nouns with personal pronouns. Now, as in many languages, personal pronouns in Spanish are divided into two categories: singular personal pronouns and plural personal pronouns. Singular personal pronouns are yo, tú, usted, él, ella. And plural personal pronouns are nosotros, nosotras, ustedes, ellos, ellas. Keep in mind that in many regions of the Spanish-speaking world, like Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Costa Rica, or España, you could also find other forms of personal pronouns like the following: yo, tú, usted, vos, él, ella, nosotros, nosotras, ustedes, vosotros, vosotras, ellos, ellas. For the second personal singular, some countries recognize the three forms tú, vos, and usted, while other countries like Costa Rica don't use the form tú at all, and it can be considered rude to use it. Just learn the form that best fits your needs as a Spanish student and considering the countries that you're planning to travel to. In the description box, I'll leave you a great infographic guide on the use of vos all around Latin America. Now into the use. We use yo when we are talking about ourselves. We use tú or vos when we are talking to someone. It's the same case for usted, but this form is more formal, so we use it with authorities or elderly people. We use él o ella when we are talking to a man or a woman. Él for a man and ella for a woman. Nosotros y nosotras is the plural form of yo, so we use it when we are talking in group. Ustedes, vosotros, and vosotras is the plural form of tú, so we use them when we are talking to a group of people. Ellos and ellas is the plural form of él and ella, and we use them when we are talking to a group of men or a group of women. Note that in everyday speaking, native speakers usually omit personal pronouns because the conjugation of the verbs is very specific for each person, so native speakers usually don't need them in order to convey the meaning. But if you're a beginner, I highly recommend that you use personal pronouns every time you can, so you can get the hang of it. Now let's practice a little. From the following sentences, could you recognize the personal pronouns? Please pause the video and wait for the answers. Alright guys, that would be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you find it very useful. Remember that we have podcasts on this channel and a lot of vocabulary videos in our Instagram page, where you can also practice and share tips with other students. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Adiós.